Well, episode 1 was camping and all the noises, and yeah, the sheep have been sheared today and separated from their youngsters, and yeah, it's very peaceful. I ain't no expert on the countryside. I got sheep that side of the bedroom, which is that window there, and I got a chuffing Tyrannosaurus Rex or something. Can you hear it? Jesus wept almighty. Oh. So this morning's plan is just over 60 miles round, kidney-shaped trip. Yeah, got to get some petrol first. I've got to be honest, the petrol stations on a Saturday in the village are all closed, so I've got to go a bit of a distance to get it. But fingers crossed for E5. If not, I'll run her on E10. She's got half a tank of E5 in there, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, as I said, the animals stopped at 11 o'clock on the dot last night. Silence. Found a nice pub that does Stella. That's good. And yeah, bike seems to be okay. Throttle linkage was a bit odd yesterday. When I popped down the village to test the bike and use the bike to go to the village, the throttle wouldn't open, as if it was stuck. But I've on the T140, it's very easy to check the throttle all the way through from the twist grip throttle assembly to the splitter box, the 1 into 2, and the carburettors, and I've checked all of that this morning. So whether a ferrule had become dislodged or something on the trailer with the vibrations on the way to the Peak District, I don't know, but it's running all right this morning. So yeah, just a very, very light rain, but let's see how we get on today. Just preparing the Bonneville and the rucksack. Embarrassingly, with all the straps I own and everything, I forgot the rock straps for the Swiss Air rucksack that I carry with all the drone and camera equipment, waterproofs, blah de blah de blah. It's just started to lightly rain, but yeah, the animals stopped on the clock at 11 PM last night, as if someone just electrically switched them off. I'm leaving Hartington village, heading towards the main road, and as we can see, the roads, considering it's school holidays in the Peak District, were exceptionally quiet. This is the main arterial feeder road into the village of Hartington from the main A road. The weather conditions, as I said, were not brilliant. You can see that with the car headlights on. It was light, very, very light drizzle. As you can see, it's not hitting the GoPro lens at all to indicate that there's any rain, but for those that are experienced in riding and potentially driving, you can see the roads are ever so slightly wet, and for those that do ride, you'll realise warm weather with ever such a thin layer of dampness does not give you the best adhesion. So I'm just bimbling along, as you can see there, at a steady 50. But considering it was peak UK summertime during the school holidays, the roads that you're seeing in this short clip are pretty much indicative of the roads that I rode all weekend, whether they were A roads, B roads. Yeah, lovely. Maybe some people saw the weather better than I did and decided not to come to the Peak District, but for my first visit on a classic motorcycle, it was wonderful. To the top of Snake Pass. I'm actually at the summit car park of Snake Pass, so I'm heading down now. So I've called this last section of my holiday in the Peak District my bike. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my bike. It's a 1978 T140 750 Triumph Bonneville. For those with an eagle eye, you may have spotted that it's got a slightly different rear rack This is a classic stainless rack made by classic-racks.co.uk. Costs about £100. The bike is slightly different in the respect that it's got Norton pea shooter exhausts, and it's got a smaller rear drive cog on the rear wheel, reducing my RPM considerably whilst out riding at 50-55. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.